Now if you're looking for an upmarket style meal with 40 metres of beautiful beachfront and views overlooking Double Island and the Coral Sea, then you have to come and visit Vivo Bar and Grill when you're in Palm Cove. I'm here with Marco, the wine manager. This is an amazing collection of wine you've got here. How many bottles would there be?
There's about 120 different types, about 2,000 bottles altogether.
Wow, and how did you select them?
Well, I have an emphasis on Australian and Italian wines first off, so there's a good representation of Australian and New Zealand wines and about 30% Italian wines, as well as a few champagnes from France, some Malbec from Argentina, some Merlot, some Tempranillo from Spain.
And they're all hand selected?
Yes, they were selected by me.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, obviously, then you have a few favourites. Can you talk me through them?
Absolutely, sure. First off, we have the Matolo Serpico. This is a McLaren Vale Cabernet, but what's really interesting about this is it's made in an Amarone style, which is familiar to where my parents are from, in the Veneto of Italy. What they do is they take the grapes and they actually dry them in racks for up to 100 days, and that concentrates the flavours and sugars of the grapes, leading to a rich, powerful wine.
Do your parents get to enjoy that?
They do indeed, all the time.
And have you got other favourites too?
I certainly do. Another one here is the Canona di Sardegna. Now, Sardinia is a large island off the west coast of Italy in the Mediterranean. Canona is actually Grenache, and it was originally taken over to Sardinia about 200 years ago from the Côte d'Aron. You might know Grenache grape from famous wines such as the Châteauneuf de Pape. And so this is the Italian equivalent.
Fantastic, that's great. Maybe one more if we've got time for that?
Sure, of course. One of my very favourite Australian wines is the Wonga Estate Chardonnay from the Yarra Valley. They only produce about 220 cases of this. This is the 2005 Wonga. It's a very cool climate, low yield Chardonnay. It's just beautiful, rich and opulent. One of my favourites.
Fantastic. All right, well we might go over now and have a chat to the chef and maybe you can recommend some wines to go with dishes.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. With Russell, the executive chef, thank you for joining us. Now, can you tell me about the influences that you have on the menu here?
What we're trying to do here is modern Italian, but putting a few slight Asian hints on the food.
Fantastic. And what have you made for us here today?
Well, today we have the tuna carpaccio, which is a yellowfin local tuna. We're serving that with a ginger strawberry jelly, a wasabi roe on top, micro herbs, some sansho pepper, a little bit of lemon oil. Just a really nice, fresh starting dish. Lovely.
And the other entree here?
That's our scallops. Tasmanian scallops with a pancetta, sage, caramelised lemon, and balsamic to finish with it. And that's our king prawn risotto. And we'd finish that with a bit of zambuca, some asparagus, cashews, a little bit of truffle oil, a little bit of lobster oil, some grana padano, and that's our fish of the day. We like to change our fish pretty regularly. Today we're using local barramundi, serving it with a corn baby herb salsa, a hazelnut bellini, and a coriander pesto.
Sounds lovely. And what about for dessert?
For dessert we do a warm, soft-scented chocolate tart. We serve that with a nice bitter chocolate gelati and a choc malt sort of sauce or a thick shake.
Well, now we have an idea of some of the food. Can you recommend some wines to go with them?
Absolutely. Starting with the tuna carpaccio. This is such a beautiful fresh cut of tuna, and the flavours really stand on their own. So what I've chosen for this is an Arnay, which is a very subtle, very elegant little wine. Nasci pears. It's originating from northwestern Italy in the Piedmont region, and basically it's a wine to kind of cleanse your palate in between bites of the tuna.
Fantastic.
And as far as the scallops go, this is a rich, flavorful dish. You've got the salt from the pancetta, the creaminess of the salmon, and the sweetness of the balsamic. So I've chosen two wines for this. Actually, you could do whatever you like. I have a Moscato, originally also from the Piedmont region of Italy. This is actually grown in the Barossa Valley. It's a light, sweet sparkling, which complements the salt from the pancetta and the balsamic as well. As well, you could also have a dolcetto. You can throw a red in there. It's nice upfront fruits. and also a little bit sweet. The name dolcetto actually translates to little sweet one.
Oh, lovely. And for the mains?
Okay, so for the mains, for the prawn risotto, it's a rich textured dish with a nice depth of flavor to it. So what I've chosen is quite a powerful wine to sit alongside that. That's a Soave from the Veneto region of Italy. It's a very Chardonnay-esque wine. It's got nice white fruits, peaches, stone fruits, and grapefruit. Just a little bit of a buttery, long, dry finish with it. It's something that can really stand up against the risotto.
Beautiful.
For the nice fresh barramundi we have today, and with the local vegetables, I've chosen a very clean, crisp wine. It's called an Orvieto, mostly found in Tuscany, also to its neighbor to the south, Umbria. And it's just nice, crisp and clean, and it lets the dish do the talking.
Fantastic. And can you recommend a dessert wine?
I certainly can. It's the Passito di Pantelleria from Sicily. This is a wine that's thick and syrupy like a Noble One, but it's actually developed in quite a different way. It's actually taken off the vines and then dried in the hot Sicilian sun until it's lost its water and gained a lot of complexity, sugar, and it makes for a nice, rich dessert wine.
That's amazing. All right, well, thank you both very much for all of your advice.
Thank you.
Thank you.